to my workshop, and here's something different. I hear you cry. What the hell is he doing now? Now for this project I'm going to be making a garden table, and as you can see this looks nothing like a garden table. What you see in front of me is the start of the moulds, or part of the moulds. I don't know which part of the mould they are at all really, but it's the sort of the starting point to make some moulds, to make some resin panels which are going to fit inside this table which we're going to make. At the end of the day I think it's going to be magnificent, but what do I know? I've never made one before. But we'll find out just how magnificent it is. And usually in this first video I'm not going to be able to do much talking because a lot of it I've got to have a safety mask on. That'll make a change, won't it? So what I've got here is some polyurethane mould rubber. Comes in two parts. There's an A and a B part. You mix the two parts together in equal measures and just pour it over the top of whatever it is you're trying to mould. I've got these two panels made out of 18mm ply, 300mm square. I've spent ages sanding them and waxing them so they're as smooth as it's physically possible to get ply to get. Short of using glass, I don't think I could have got it much smoother. And this is when somebody then emails me and tells me, oh yes, you could have done this, this and this and this. I didn't know how to do that, so this is what I've done. So I've mixed together equal parts, part A, part B. That's equal parts by weight. And then you mix it all together and you have 4 minutes. So without further ado, so I'll now do exactly the same on this side, and then I'll have two moulds which will be ready to be used. So now we get to the fun bit. We've made our mould, so now we actually get to cast something in it. And what I'm casting are these resin panels. I need 4 of these. This is one I did yesterday. And what I've used is some ferns out of the garden, and I've pressed some flowers. I never thought I'd find myself pressing flowers in a video, but you know, that's how life takes you. Now once you start mixing all this lot together, there's a certain health and safety one has to follow. This is all very dodgy stuff. You've got to make sure you're wearing proper overalls, safety glasses, gloves, and I have to wear a face mask as well. Apparently if you breathe in the vapour of this stuff it can make you deaf. The family keep telling me I'm deaf, but I never hear them, so we don't worry about it. But I'd rather not be any more deaf than I am at the moment, so I have to wear a face mask. So therefore, once I start working, you just have to watch what's going on. I won't be able to tell you. I'm using this clear casting gel, which you have to mix in a certain proportion, depending on what... The proportion will depend upon which version of it you're using, so read the manufacturer's instructions very carefully. It all tends to work as a ratio to do with weight, so you need a very sensitive set of scales. As luck would have it, I have a set here. So I weigh out the amount that I need, so I shall use about a kilo's worth of resin. It actually takes about 1.5 kilos to fill this up, but for the first cast I'll use a kilo's worth of resin, which then mixes together with a certain amount of hardener. Mix it all together, pour it in, pour whatever you want in, and away you go. Sounds really simple, doesn't it? So let's get on with it. Well, I rather like that. I think they're rather good. I can think of a number of uses for these particular panels. I've got one more I need to make, and then come back in the next video and see what I do with them. But I can't help thinking I should be making a few more of these. I rather like them. If you enjoyed this, have a look at some of the other videos on my channel. You never know, you might enjoy those as well. And do remember to press the subscribe button. It makes quite a difference to my life. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.